What's up guys, it's me Ultra, and today we're going to talk about the latest episode of Gypsy Rose Life After Lockup.
Who are you on the phone with when you're on the balcony, Mia?
Yeah.
Also, her new announcement, she did announce on her formal channel that she is in fact pregnant.
Ken and I are expecting our very first child come January of 2025. This was not planned at all.
And she said that she was 11 weeks along, and it's interesting because that does confirm everything that Steve Wood person said.
It's an amazing feeling when your whole world shifts. Suddenly it's not about you.
The timeline seemed a little bit off to some fans because she left Ryan late March.
I'd be happier somewhere else.
Have never lived like you should have.
She said that the baby's due in January, so there's maybe a month of window between that time.
Whatever we face, we'll face it together. We have a baby now.
Gypsy got very emotional and she said that she wanted to give the baby what she never had in her life. She really wanted to bring her and Ken together with this. She said that now that they have a life to care for, it doesn't matter what drama on social media happens, they're still gonna be together, united, because they have this baby.
Whenever drama gets thrown at us on social media, we're gonna stick together.
There's a really big part of me that's like, yeah, there's a lot of like inconsistencies and weird things with her, but she is a mother now and children are innocent, so I do want to give her the benefit of the doubt. Sometimes people get together in relationships, it's unconventional. Hopefully she was just following her heart, and yes, Ryan got hurt in the process.
Honey Bunny, thank you. Video seeing her do that and then wanting to take his last name, ugh. Whatever, your still last name's still technically Anderson, by the way, but
I hope that this child doesn't grow up with drama surrounding the mother. She did leave the dog behind, so hopefully she does have a maternal instinct and she's able to care for the baby. Going into the episode, quite a lot happened. Gypsy did share those videos about Ryan and her arguing with her sister Mia.
I'm sure you told her that we had an argument, huh?
Yep.
Did you really?
Yep.
Why? It wasn't even that bad. I love that you take these little disagreements as like massive arguments.
I didn't say they were massive.
Ryan didn't like that. He was like, why are you blowing this out of proportion? It's such a small argument. Gypsy said she didn't want to jeopardize his relationship with her family, but she felt like he was always taking snarky digs at her stepmother.
They're not in your favor so much anymore. You had an issue with Kristy, you had an issue with me.
I don't butt into their relationship.
It's like, I love them, but then you say all these like snarky remarks like, yeah, Kristy just loves the attention. Literally when we were in the car waiting to come in here.
But I also joke around a lot.
When I was 13, I went through this phase. My mom hated it. Every little sarcastic attitude is, oh, you took offense to it. Oh, I was just joking.
And they showed in the preview that he was saying, F your time with your father, I want to love on my wife.
This is what he said.
Could really give a about your dad. Wow.
To me, that's a big red flag.
It is a red flag.
And her family was saying that that was a big red flag. We got to see Gypsy putting in her teeth, and she said that she tries her best to look presentable because her and Ryan are still technically newlyweds, and she doesn't feel comfortable putting in her teeth. She has dentures.
I have to get up early in the morning, put my teeth in before Ryan gets up. I'm comfortable around him enough to be myself, but we're still newlyweds.
And that was one of the things that she did this episode, was she got her hair done, she got her teeth done, she went for her nose consultation.
I like the blonde coming from the root. Yeah.
Okay, so no more shadow root.
Right. Okay. I don't think I express my affection in the way that he deserves, because there is that little part of me that is still so broken over Ken.
It seemed like the doctor really delivered on exactly what she wanted for her nose. She wanted it to be like her original nose, but better according to her in the profile. She mentioned that Mia also was interested in a nose job, and I think Mia looks really pretty. I really hope that she's not gonna get one. She really doesn't need one, in my opinion. And I think noses are such a fragile thing because they can really change the way you look as a person. Like for me, I don't have the smallest nose ever, but my nose works for my face. I've done those like filter apps where I make it more narrow and it just doesn't look right. Like it really detracts from my beauty. Hopefully that doesn't happen to Mia. I did think Gypsy's nose job turned out pretty good because it was so tastefully done.
I just feel a little jealous, that's all. I mean,
I get that.
Of Ryan, of
Well,
you, of, you know, all the media, just all the things she's got going on. I just feel like we haven't had a chance.
Rod actually revealed that he was jealous because he's not getting to spend the time with Gypsy that he wants to.
You got it, girl. Captain Gypsy Rose.
It was really sweet this episode how Rod was taking her crabbing. He was teaching her how to ride a bike for the first time.
I've missed so much that it's a little hard to catch up. I just want to enjoy that, and I'm so happy to have that. I'm so blessed now.
I got a wedgie!
He was showing her like how to play the guitar and saying that his father owned that guitar. It was just really, really cute. It was like he was trying to teach a small child or something.
You're Gypsy Rose because I'm a fan of the band Guns N' Roses, and I'm like, I didn't know that.
And I did get the sense that Rod really loves Gypsy. And they also revealed that Rod was the one that actually named Gypsy. And her mother apparently kept that a secret.
And it's talked about extracting my teeth. My mom said, oh, it's fine. She's not a vain child.
Gypsy said that she woke up Ryan in the middle of the night to tell him that she's torn between two men and that they need to come to terms with that, even though Ryan thinks that she needs to move on.
I said, I need to tell you something. I miss Ken. He was like, you need to let that go. You are married. We both need to come to terms with the fact that I have two men in my heart.
Ken was interviewed and he was asked point blank when was the last time that they spoke, and he stated that they talked right before her wedding. She called him because she was hoping that he would offer himself up and say, no, please be with me instead. And then they also spoke a week before she got out of prison, so she was trying to be like, hey, do you want to see me?
When's the last time you spoke?
The last time Gypsy and I spoke was right before she got out of prison.
And it does seem like Gypsy is very into Ken. If she loves him that much, then more power to her. Like she said, they're a family now, so we got to see some very awkward moments between Gypsy and Ryan.
Is there any other work done that I need to know about?
I want to get my hair done again.
Oh,
I want it to actually be like super noticeable.
so you're gonna get a nose job, you're getting your teeth done, and your hair is gonna change. You're not even gonna be my wife anymore.
I'm just gonna look super hot.
You're already there.
I was thinking, because Ryan does seem like a very nice guy, but from her point of view, if I were in her situation and I had a partner acting that way, I don't think that I would enjoy that very much. When she was talking about her hair being blonde, he was saying, oh, you're changing everything. Are you gonna even be my wife anymore? It was almost like anything that she was mentioning that she really wanted to do, he was kind of stifling it, and he was being a helicopter husband.
You look so good.
Yeah. Hey, baby girl.
Oh, you ain't gonna sit with me? So I can look at you?
Did she poop skidoo anywhere?
I didn't see anything.
He's constantly asking her, who are you talking to? What did you do? And he would throw in some jabs saying, well, does your boyfriend like it? Is there somebody there that shouldn't be?
Did you miss me today?
Yeah.
No, you did. You showed anybody? You took a picture of anybody?
Yeah.
Really? So I'm not the first person to see it?
Well, you're the first person to see it in person.
Well, I'm not the first person to see it.
No.
Your boyfriend like it?
And on the other hand, I can see his point of view, because if somebody came to me and told me I'm really thinking about my ex, first of all, I would just leave. Whenever there's another woman in the picture, I just remove myself. I would also be paranoid and I would feel insecure with myself. I would just not, be happy with that. There would always be a part of me that's questioning what's truly going on and am I good enough? So I see from both sides, but at the same time, it is very stifling. And I think that this whole Ken storyline is inevitable, because if she truly wanted to be with him, she was going to dream about him and have the wandering eye in her marriage, and she would want it regardless. I think in some rare situations when you practice detachment and you kind of let the other person go, I'm a strong believer in no contact, but it has to be a true no contact. Then sometimes they realize I had something really good and they might come back. But I think in this situation, like she said, it was a rebound, so they didn't really form a true love connection because she was stuck on Ken the whole time. And then after she had all those sweet moments with her dad, they talked on the phone. Gypsy checked in on Ryan. One thing that was really nice was that she would check in with him when he was sick, and Kristy was saying, oh, he needs to just stay in the bedroom.
He's been sick for quite a while now.
Oh, he needs to stay in there.
And,
He needs to rest.
yeah.
Also, when she was at her dad's house, I thought it was sweet, but he wanted to video call, and she said no because she was in the middle of her family time.
I still can't get a video call, huh?
I'll video you later.
Is there somebody there you don't want me to see?
Like who?
I don't know.
That's when he was accusing her if somebody else is there. She was saying sometimes it's nice not having him around.
Sometimes it's actually really nice not to have him around.
We got to see in the preview, I'm guessing next episode we're gonna see the big breakup, because she was telling him I would be happier somewhere else, and we see Kristy packing up and it's so dramatic and so much energy, and I know exactly that feeling when you're packing up everything because a relationship's not working out. It's just, yeah, you bring someone else, you're just getting all your stuff like so quickly. It's a crappy feeling. She was hugging the dog and crying. Speaking of that, there's that one part which was a little bit of a red flag to me. She asked if the dog had, number 2. I was just wondering, like, why is the dog having accidents in the house? I guess the dog is a puppy. You guys will, if you're dog owners, you'll have to let me know if that's normal, or if maybe it's, I don't know, a sign of neglect or something else. It did seem like they loved on that dog, so yeah, I don't know. So that part was a little bit odd to me, and I'm really hoping that Ryan has the time now to care for that dog. Must be at least nice having a little creature companion for comfort, because they say that a furry animal can actually lower your blood pressure when you pet them. When it comes to Ken and those Steve Wood accusations, I have watched specials on mixed orientation marriages, if that's true, and they typically don't work.
Today was just a really bad gay day.
But I do wish them the best, and I hope that it works out for them, because they have a child now, so hopefully Ken is for real and he's being honest and he loves Gypsy. But I'm very curious what you guys thought about all that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Love you guys so much. Bye, guys.